Now a man named Michael from the hill country emperor said to his mother, the 1100 shekels of silver in which I heard you utter a curse, I have the silver with me, I took it for what it's worth. She said, bless you. And then he returned. She concentrated the silver to the Lord to make a carved image and a cast idol. She took 200 shekels, gave them to the silversmith who made them into the image and the idol, and they was put in Micah's house. They worshipped idol gods in Micah's house. A young Levite from Bethlehem came one day, left his town in search of a place to stay. Micah told him to stay and be my father's priest. I give you money and food if you preach for me. So the young man stayed, became like one of his sons. See, Micah thought the Lord be good to him with that Levite priest. See, in those days, Israel had no king, so the people of Israel did what they seen. The tribe of Danites hadn't found a place yet of their own, cause they had come to inheritance. 5 warriors that represented the clan of Dan went to explore the land. It was near Micah's house where they spent the night. They recognized the voice of a young Levite. Asked him, who brought you here? He said, Micah has hired me to be his priest, and all he's done for me. They said, inquire of God to learn whether our journey will be successful. He said, go in peace. Your journey has the Lord's approval. Do what you came to do. The people were secure, returned to their brothers and said, come on, attack. 600 Danites armed for battle came back, stood at the gate, right by the entrance. 10 spies ran inside and took the carved image and other household gods and the cast idol, while the 600 soldiers stood at the gate. The priest said, what are you doing? They said, be quiet, don't say a word, and come with us. Micah and his neighbors shouted after them. The Danites turned and said, what's the matter with them? He replied, you took the gods I made and my priests. But the Danites said, don't argue with me, or some hot-tempered men will attack you. Micah was outnumbered, and he knew. Took over and rebuilt the city and called it Dan. After their forefathers in there, Dan had a land, but they continued to use the idol that Micah made. Then a Levite took his concubine one day. He stayed at her father's house for 5 days. Her father ate with him, wanted him to stay. But he took his concubine and 2 donkeys and his servant and headed for Benjamin. The old man saw him in the city square and took him in, but there was some wicked men in Benjamin. They told the old man to bring the man out so they can have sex with him when he comes out the house. The man sent his concubine outside to him, and all night they raped and abused her. Next morning the man found her, cut her in 12 parts and sent a piece to each tribe. Then civil war starts. They asked the Lord, what should they do with Benjamin? And then the Lord replied, go to war with him. So the tribes combined, ready for war with him. Told the Benjamites to bring out these wicked men. But the Benjamites stood up for them and mobilized 26,000 swordsmen. In addition, 700 chosen men. Among them, 700 left-handed that could sling a stone at a hare and wouldn't miss, and left 22,000 Israelites missed. It took 3 times, they finally conquered him and wiped out all but a few Benjamin. They cried out to the Lord and wept for him. Why should a tribe be missing in Benjamin? Found a way to give wives to the few men that was left to start a new tribe of Benjamins.
In the days of the judges, Israel had no king. So everybody in Israel did what they seen. And it led to the tribe of Dan, worshiping idol gods. And the tribe of Benjamin was some wicked men. And it led to civil war in the tribe of Israel. Joshua had led them into the promised land, but God had not stayed with them until he found judges to save the tribes. Which is like the days of our lives. We need judges